Hey everybody, what's going on? This is probably the most special, the weirdest update video I will be ever making. Um, because what I'm gonna be telling you is not necessarily going to be pleasant for many of you. It's not gonna be too terrible either. I mean, it depends on how you wanna see it. The ones who follow me on Facebook and Twitter, pretty much my closest fans, so to speak, or the ones that I consider my internet friends, the ones who know me since 2008, already know this, already know the details of this. So probably, if you are watching this and you pretty much know what I'm going to be talking about, you can feel free to to close the video because I'm not going to be telling anything new. Maybe I will be going further into what's going to happen with the channel and my videos in general because of this thing I'm going to be explaining. So feel free to stay here or not, but of course all the ones who follow me on Facebook and Twitter pretty much already know the situation. They have already known the situation for about a month, easily over a month. They have been informed about what's been happening to me and what is going to happen to me. I don't want to make a big drama or a big situation out of this. I'm just gonna go straight to the point, and pretty much I want to make this as I don't want to make this dramatic at all. So I'm gonna be making a couple of requests to you guys after I explain the situation. By the mid of month, yeah, a month and a half ago, because today is July the 7th, pretty much the same day I'm going to be uploading this on YouTube. A month and a half ago, I was diagnosed testicular cancer. I noticed some like tumor or something not normal with my right testicle. I went to the doctor immediately, and after a couple of tests and etc., they noticed that I actually had a tumor on my testicle. That was like, yeah, May the 15th, mid-May, something like that. It's been a while. So they decided immediately to remove the testicle with the tumor. That happened at the beginning of June. So it's been already a month since the surgery. It's been a long time, honestly. So yeah, I'm pretty much trying to summarize this in order to make it as fast and less dramatic as possible. So I got removed the testicle and been like resting for a month after the surgery in order to know what to do next, because I actually have to go through treatment for the cancer. It got some degree of development, but at the same time it's the least aggressive type of testicular cancer. So that is why I am in a way confident, and at the same time during this month I haven't actually felt bad or anything. A few back aches, but it's really minimal. But I've been feeling pretty good as for the most part. Actually, you have been watching me record a lot of videos, and well, I will be making a reference to the videos themselves to, you know, in respects to the future, basically. But I've been active during this month making videos, probably not doing as many live streams on my personal channel, but I've been doing a lot of streams on deep games, etc. So I've been active, I've been feeling very good in general, which means the cancer hasn't spread too much, or at least it's precisely the non-aggressive type, or the least aggressive type. So I've been feeling very good. Of course, it happens for a lot of people who actually suffer from cancer. Probably if you are actually watching this, or if you have a relative, the cancer itself is not the problem, but basically the treatment. So that's pretty much the point I want to get to right now. Tomorrow, I should be starting chemotherapy. It would be 3 cycles of chemotherapy, 21 days each. So I would be easily between 3 and 4 months on this treatment. And of course, it's not going to be easy. Everybody knows, or should have some sort of awareness of what chemotherapy implies. To feel weak, feel like vomiting, diarrhea. Well, you know, it's kind of relative. I mean, not everybody experiences the same symptoms, but in general, my health will tend to get worse because of the treatment. Of course, it's better to prevent the cancer spreading through this instead of just waiting. So you guys should have an idea about what's going to happen in the next few months with my work in general. However, I know you don't have to feel like shit because of the treatment in every single day. There will be days in which I will be feeling great, some others not so great, and some others I will definitely feel like shit. I mean, that's something I have assumed, and I am psychologically prepared to, in a way, of course. I have to experience the things, but I am pretty much aware of what is going to happen. And I promise, I really want to promise this because I don't want to change things on the channel because of this. When I feel good, I will do my best to record as many videos as I can. In fact, I've been recording and doing commentaries for a lot of videos during this weekend. I tell you this much. The first cycle is 21 days from tomorrow. So basically it would be like the whole of July focus on the first cycle of the first out of the 3 cycles of chemotherapy. And I already recorded videos for pretty much the entire first cycle. Like on this channel at least, I already have around 10 videos prepared for this channel. And since I upload videos every other day, because, well, I upload videos every day, but it's one video for this channel and then another video for the other channel for the replays. I don't have so many videos prepared for the replays channel, but I do have a lot for this one. I obviously finished the Mortal Kombat story mode for the PlayStation 3, and I started a new playthrough. I already have 4 videos of that playthrough already done, recorded with commentary and rendered, ready to upload. And I have also the rest of Super Bomberman 4, well, basically one more video, and also I started another replay on Chilean Retro Gamer. So we have covered at least the next 2 or 3 weeks. I would say more than that. Yeah, 3 weeks, let's say. So during the treatment, I will make sure to upload as many videos as I can, considering that I upload every other day on the different, on each individual channel. In other words, 1 video a day. If we are switching in between channels, we pretty much know how the mechanics have been working for the last months. I don't want that to change at all. I mean, again, it will be relative, but I don't really think I will feel bad every single day of my treatment. There will be certain days in which I will feel good, some other days in which I won't feel good. So I want to make sure to take advantage of every single day in which I actually feel capable of recording 1 hour of footage. In 1 hour I can easily record 4 videos, and that covers the entire week of a certain project. So I want to keep here. I want to stay here for you guys. I don't want to stop my activities. I don't want to disappear from the world because of this. I will be on Facebook. I will be on YouTube answering comments, answering questions on Twitter. I will be here connected no matter what. Of course, there will be certain days in which I could disappear for 2 or 3 or 4 days, depending on how I feel. But I will be here all the time. I don't want to disappear because of this. I will be streaming either on my personal channel, which is not really... I haven't been able to start a schedule for my personal streams. So I would likely streaming on Deep Gamers whenever I feel good. I plan to be active as long as I feel good. When I don't feel good, of course, I will make sure to rest. That's the idea. Okay, these are the favors that I want to ask you. Okay, I guess if I have the right to ask you something, this is gonna be the thing. Well, in order to summarize the previous thing, I am starting chemotherapy tomorrow. It will be around 3 cycles. Probably there will be a 4th one. You never know. You can never actually say this is going to be like this and it's not going to change no matter what. There could be some accidents on the way, or maybe delay the process of a cycle because probably my health won't be as good after finishing one, So these are 2 favors that I want to ask you. Honestly, I mean, it would make me sound like a real asshole, but honestly, I want to ask you this. Do not feel sorry in the comments, alright? Don't say, I'm sorry to hear retro, please. Feel well, you're gonna get through this. I mean, I appreciate your good intentions, but I'm not making this video for you to feel sorry for me. That's the whole point. Actually, I was thinking of disabling the comments at first, but I said, no, that would be too selfish. And also because you never know what actually people have to say in terms of something really useful or something really interesting. If you have experiences with the chemo yourself, if you have specifically testicular cancer, or a relative or whoever, if you want to share experiences in terms of how the chemo is gonna be, really, of course, it will be different according from person to person. But if you have really something to share about it, and it's something that you think it's gonna be useful and interesting for me to know or for everybody to know, because this is about sharing information at the same time as well, let me know in the comments or through a private message if you want to make that public. But I don't want to see a bunch of comments saying the exact same thing, that you are being sorry. If you have a little bit of common sense, of course you wouldn't wish me to die. I mean, we already know that, and I would appreciate your good intentions in advance if you actually plan on putting something like that in the comments. But if you really have something like some good insight in terms of how this is gonna be like, or how this is gonna work, or a good experience, or even a bad experience, I don't know. The thing is, I am asking you this because I know this is gonna end well. The type of cancer is no bad. It hasn't advanced as much. It hasn't affected me much at all. I mean, I've been noticing a few symptoms, a few annoying things on my back. Well, when I first started with the thing, a few problems in the scrotum, the testicles, to be more technical, right? But I am completely optimistic about the outcome of this. That's the thing. I am likely to completely cure and feel completely healthy before the end of this year. I tell you that much. By October, November, this should be over, and everything, I will be just remembering this as a sort of anecdote and that I will be telling people in the future. But honestly, I don't think I'm gonna die. I don't think I'm gonna feel worse in terms of my general condition. I know I'm gonna feel worse because of the treatment itself. If you have something specific to share about that, or some advice maybe, I would appreciate that instead of reading just a bunch of "I'm sorry retro, I like your videos, please be well," because I know you wish me that in a way. And I don't think the internet would go too far for actually someone to wish me to die. Well, up to them. But honestly, that's probably the reason why I didn't make this video before, because I was actually thinking of telling you whenever, I mean, by the end of May, pretty much when I told everybody else on Facebook and Twitter about the surgery itself. I was telling you, telling people on Facebook and Twitter about the surgery, when it was going to happen, after the surgery, how many days we was racing after that. At first, I told everybody that I was going to go through radiotherapy, but when they noticed I had some little things on my thorax, actually they decided to do chemo instead. So everybody knows already that, and actually I was still doubtful about sharing this on YouTube because of the bunch of "I'm sorries" that I was going to read. Oh, I don't want to read that, honestly. It's like some sort of spam. It sounds like a complete asshole in a moment like this, but I am being optimistic. That's the thing. When you actually feel like shit and ask people to pray for you, or ask people to really cheer you up, then of course the bunch of "I'm sorries" will be okay. But I am really optimistic. I know this is gonna end well. The thing is when, and of course at what cost. Hopefully suffering not as much, but I will feel tired a lot of days. I will feel sick a lot of days. But when I am not sick, I will take advantage of my good condition and record a lot of consoles, hacks, classics, whatever. Probably not so many live streams, because that's something that when it comes to live streaming, I really would prefer a schedule. But at a moment like this, it's impossible to schedule anything, because you never know when you are going to feel good and when you are not going to feel good. Probably when this is over, I can actually get back to streaming on a regular schedule and all that. But in the meantime, I just can focus on videos and just record whenever I feel like recording anything. So again, if I can actually ask you for something, it would ask you to share experiences if you want, any good advice, but not a bunch of "I'm sorry retro, I love your videos, blah 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 blah." Because it sounds spammy like, to me. It's like you need to say something, or you must say something, and you just put whatever thing that is generic, and I want to avoid that. I'm being optimistic. I know this is gonna end well, but of course we still have to go through the toughest part, which is the chemo. So I just wanted you to know that. I guess I will be put this video up for 2 or 3 weeks on like the main channel video for everybody to know pretty much my current situation. But I don't plan on stopping. As I told you, I already have over 10 videos for this particular channel. Yeah, 6 more parts of Mortal Kombat and 4 of the new playthrough, and also I already have the last part of Bomberman ready and 4 parts of the new replay as well on the other channel. But of course, during the week, even the next days, I won't feel terrible immediately, so I will take that time to record even more videos and pretty much have everything covered during my treatments. So I guess I don't have anything else to tell you. I know you guys actually want to wish me a quick recovery and all that, but try not to be spamming that in the comments. If you have something actually better and more consistent to share, do so instead of a just I'm sorry message. But again, I will be here, I guess, from time to time, I don't know, once a month or something like that. I would do some sort of update in terms of my general condition for you to know pretty much how I've been feeling, if I am been doing good or not, what's going to happen in the near future and all that. Of course, you have the right to know this, so I guess I will keep you updated about what's going to happen with my health condition as well, not necessarily about my work, but I want to continue doing video games for you guys. That's the whole point. So well, that's all for now, and thanks for listening, and thanks for understanding my requests as well. So have a good day, and I'll see you soon. I will continue here.